Hi, my name is Laura Novak, and I'm here to help you with your wedding photography questions. So I've been getting some great responses from viewers and readers, and today I got this question which I thought was a great one because it's probably something that a lot of you are struggling with. Laura, my biggest challenge is finding time to market and build relationships for my photography business. I work full-time. This is a necessity since I'm still new to the business. Any extra time I have after work is spent taking care of my toddler and regular daily life stuff. I don't know how to build a full-time business while I'm in the middle of working a full-time job, and building relationships really seems to be a big part of this process. So, excellent question, and I just want to thank you so much for writing. First of all, I just want to commend you, and I know that there are probably so many days that are really, really difficult, but you have a toddler, you're starting your business, and you're also working full-time. I just want you to pat yourself on the back, take a second, because I'm sure there's many days that are exhausting, but I have to tell you that you're doing the right thing by pursuing your dreams. So, really give yourself credit for that. I really know that building a business is tricky. I have to be honest, I've been there myself, especially when it comes to relationship building. I can understand how that would be very overwhelming if you just don't have a lot of time. And while a lot of this can happen on the wedding day, just by saying hello to people and introducing yourself when possible, I can understand that left out feeling when it comes to any kind of networking that happens during the week. Things like lunches, coffees, and drop-bys are always great, but let me tell you a secret about working with venues and with other vendors. A secret that can save you a lot of time, and you are so smart to watch my video, you're going to be in on this secret. They most certainly love to develop a relationship, but their biggest concern is not whether or not you have time to have lunch with them. Their biggest concern is honestly their clients. So most planners, whether they're independent or working for a venue, have sales targets that they are looking to achieve. So your biggest concerns should be figuring out how to help them achieve their goals instead of worrying about if you have time to schmooze. I mean, it's something that they enjoy, but it's not top on their priority list. So here's two examples from a couple different venues that I typically would supply a vendor with immediately after a wedding. The first is for a country club, and it's just a simple trifold brochure that you can include in their sales folders or their sales packets. And you can see that many of these are photos of the food and the venue looking beautiful. And there's really just one of the bride and the groom right here. So were these the very best photos that I took on that day? They're not. These images might not have even made it into the bride and groom's album, but they will help the planner sell his or her venue, so they will love you for it. Here is a postcard that I created for one of the top hotels in Philadelphia. Again, you can see that there's lots of food shots, there's lots of table shots and details and overview images. So when you're thinking about what to create, imagine yourself in the shoes of the planner, florist, or caterer that you are going to be networking with. Pretend that you're selling the venue. Think about, what would I want to highlight? What would I want to show off? That'll help you determine what types of images to put in these types of marketing materials. So there you go. So like I said before, a pretty package arriving at the venue with marketing materials that they can use will be much more important to that planner and the people that you're looking to network with than, if you have time to schmooze or lunch or coffee. And if you do have time, that's great too. It's just a nice bonus. But I always do like an in-person meeting when possible. But if you're really struggling for time to even create these materials, you'll find in the below blog post that I put a free template on that you can actually just use. And so if you scroll down to my blog, you'll be able to take advantage of that. Just download it and use it right away. And actually, as an extra bonus, I have a pack of these folders and trifold brochures that I can send to the first 25 people who comment on my blog. So you can see exactly what these look like in person. I also have one for a wedding dress shop that I can show you as well. So I hope that's helpful to you. And as always, thanks so much for joining me, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. And please keep these questions coming because I really, really do love to help. Thanks so much again, and you can see more tutorials and free education at my website, lauranovak.com. Thanks! Keep it tight. Keep it